Okay. Well, we win. It's finally over, guys. It's done. Yep, and now one more Team Star flashback. I think back to the year and a half ago, was it? Yep, we're done here. I think we should call it quits. Hold up. Are you saying we should break up the team? You gotta be joking. We got carried away with Operation Star. Now everything's gotten out of hand. Yeah, well, that's what happens when you round up a bunch of bullies in the courtyard, make a show of learning some manners. But we didn't even fight them in the end. We didn't do anything wrong. Indeed. Merely did we declare our intention to battle tooth and nail should the villains persist in their tyrannous oppression. 'Twas a bloodless victory, we assure you. Yeah, they didn't even send out the Pokemon. They just blubbered and apologized a whole lot. Our offense must have spooked them good. But the bullies made a huge stink about what went down, and then they all ended up leaving the academy. Our plan backfired epically. There's no way we're getting off scot-free. I guess you're right. This little stunt might have put us up the creek. I'll fix this mess on my end. Just leave it to me. What are you saying? I'm the one who started Team Star. I dragged you all into this. So, I'll take responsibility for everything. Oh, noble and kind big boss, you cannot. Now that the bullies are gone, you guys should start going to school again. Yeah? What about you? I can't go back. Why? There's no reason for you to stay shut in your room anymore, right? All I can say to you guys, thanks. Even though we never met in person, you were all so kind to me. Stop right there, BB. Why are you talking like we'll never speak again? I need to go take care of some things. Prithee, speak to us. What is thine intent? Hey, big boss, answer us! Yep, Penny's right there. Bye-bye, guys. Thanks for everything. That's the true story. That's the full story of Team Star. The rest of it. Thanks for everything, Len. And you too, Clive. I'm glad I could see this through to the end. I guess it's it for Team Star. And me too. Hold that thought, Miss... Penny. I'd like to check with you first. Something with you first. Check what? Why resort to something like Operation Starfall if you're the boss of Team Star? Wasn't there any other way to handle this? I tried telling the bosses that we were done once before, but they still didn't quit. Why not simply order them to? Our code states that no one in the team has the right to order people around. I could ask them all to do stuff, but I could never order them. So it's back to that code once again. The bosses must take it very seriously. They did. That's why I knew I could use it to force Team Star to disband. Because the bosses would do anything the code required of them. Even leave the team? Yeah. And according to the code, they had to accept any challenge made to them. Thus the idea for Operation Starfall. Casimir, let me ask you one last thing. What does Team Star... No, what do your friends in team mean to you? Well, they're my greatest treasure. Splendid. Thank you for praising me of the situation, Miss Penny. What? Now, young lady, there's something I should very much like to discuss with you. Hey, quite what the old geezer at, Clive. You're creeping me out. Indeed. Well, and before we talk further, let me reveal to you my own secret identity. Ha-ha! Clavel? What a twist! Just as Cassiopeia was your disguise, the boy you knew as Clive was mine. But why? I needed a way to talk to Team Star on equal terms. Students do tend to shy from speaking their mind to the teachers, after all. Much more so when faced with the director of the academy. Yeah, but where do I even start? Isn't the outfit a bit much? Plus, I have some big feelings about that wig. Well, that's quite enough of that from now. Everyone, why don't you come on out? Everyone? Who would that be? It's the bosses themselves, isn't it? Yep. It's all of them. Yo, big boss. Long time no see. Momo. Yeah. More like long time no meet, right? I mean, you only found out your real name just now. Yeah, Melly. Verily is thy long-hidden countenance a sight for sore eyes, my lady. Atticus. So, I heard your name's Penny. How you been this whole time? Wordy. We found you at last. You have no idea how worried we've been. Eerie. Yep. Penny meets Zero bosses. Okay, gang. On the count of 3. 1, 2. Hasta la vista, Cassiopeia. And hello, Penny. Oh, isn't that nice? So, yeah. We're meeting each other now. Now then, Miss Penny, and each of you young bosses as well. On behalf of the Academy, I have something I would like to say to Team Star. You all have my sincerest apologies. Come again? As director of the Academy, I let you down. My handling on your situation was a dismal failure. What? I still don't... I mean, why? You all told me about your reasons for forming Team Star, and about your subsequent actions. Ever since my first day as a director, all I have ever experienced at the Academy is an environment blessed free from bullying. But I know this place was built on the backs of your hurt and anger, and of course, your immense courage in putting things to right, so I'll get straight to the conclusion. The Academy's order for Team Star to disband and my threat to expel those who did not obey are hereby revoked. Does that mean what I think it means? Yeah, I think it does. Team Star can continue to exist, should that be your wish. Yeah. Whew, Penny's ain't great. We can all stay together. Oh, mine heart is giddy with glee. But I betrayed all of you. You mean Operation Starfall? Director Clavel told us all about it. As far as we know, you only went through with it to save us from getting expelled. You're just worried about us, right? Not like we'd ever chuck the team just because someone told us to, after all. Ain't our style. I cannot even begin to imagine how you must have feared for us, Lady Penny. Sorry for making worry, BB. We're all okay now. But even so... Chop chop! Hold on, everyone. I have more to say. As previously stated, the requirement for Team Star to disband has been revoked. However, there's still some unsettled matters to discuss. Let me provide a few examples. Your protracted truancy, your brazen customization of school uniforms, your unauthorized usage of Academy equipment, your reckless modifications jeopardize driving of Pokemon-powered vehicles. Do I need to go on? The flag and disregard for school rules cannot be overlooked. Yeah. They still got him. You have an earful, though. Thus, as punishment, you'll be all required to engage in community service. Community service? Yes, specifically. I'll be taking you to manage the STCs. And that stands for... the Star Training Centers. There shall be facilities for cultivating Pokemon trainers' talents. I plan for the Academy to found them in collaboration with the Pokemon League. The idea came to me when I saw Master Len battling his way through your bases. Base constructions, as well as the battle tactics employed by students of Team Star, are pretty unique and creative. He's not wrong. We're asked that you continue your team activities, henceforth as STC staff members, using your former bases as training facilities. And that is the sum of it. Any concerns? No, sounds like fun, but I don't see how this be anything but a win-win. That's maybe a weird thing to say, since the STCs are supposed to be punishment and all, but you should totally join in too, Penny. It is true, we will most happily have you at our sides, milady. We can go to school together too. That way if anything happens, we're there to protect you. We're already talking about how great it'd be to have both Team Star and school in our lives. It'd be a sweet deal for us. So, what do you say, guys? Len, what do you think? I think it sounds great. But I just... I don't need to give you a response right this moment, Miss Penny. Do take some time to decide. At least think our little group should go their separate ways. Not to say you should break up Team Star after all. I mean, simply, it's time to leave. Yeah, well, what say you? Master Len, please stop by my office later if you would. Yeah, sure thing, Director. Go to the Director's office. Alright, fine. To the Director's office. Alright, we gotta speak with Clavel about the, I guess, the aftermath of Team Star Operation Starfall. Here you are, Master Len. I wanted to thank you for all your hard work in resolving the situation of Team Star. If not for you, I suspect I would have done the team a grievous injustice in my choice of punishment for their actions. You've had my sincerest gratitude. Knock, knock, knock. Penny! Penny! Yeah, it's Penny. Ah, Miss Penny, do come in. Hello, Director. About the STCs, I'd like to work with them together with the rest of Team Star. That's wonderful news. Thank you very much for your favorable response. But I should be punished more heavily than the others, I think. Why so? Because of Operation Starfall? Not that, because of the other really bad thing I did. And that is... you know the LP I gave you both in exchange for helping with Operation Starfall? I got a hold of it, illegally by hacking the Pokemon League's LP management system. Ah, that is quite the revelation. I did not think such a thing was even possible in the first place. It wasn't all that... I mean, I'm really sorry I won't do it again. This matter is rather out of my jurisdiction, I'm afraid. I'll have to consult Miss Gita, the Pokemon League chairwoman, on how to proceed. Yeah, I figured as much. Yeah, I do apologize, Mr. Lin, but I'll have to ask you to give us some privacy. Is that the end of Starfall? Oh. Again? Wait, do we have to go to the director's office again? Okay, well, what do we do now? Okay, well, where do we go now? Okay, well. I think we have to go somewhere else. I want to say not the cafeteria. Alright, let's go back to Director Coletta's office again. Nobody's here. Where do we go then? Schoolyard? No. Oh, Penny's room? Penny's classroom, I guess? Okay, well, whatever. Where do I go here? Wasn't really clear on what to do here. Okay, not art room, not director's office, because we're just there. Alright, schoolyard? Hold on, I don't know where to go right now. Because we're not done Operation Starfall, I think there's something else to do here. Can't make a run in here, bullshit. Okay. Time out, yeah, give me a second. Can't call a flying taxi here. Why the hell not? Okay, fine. Entrance hall? I think we go to the entrance hall. I forget where to go right now, because I think we're not done. This thing's not done yet. But we have something to wrap up. Alright, hello there, Miss Breyer. I'll talk to you later. When we're done here. What do I do now? Where do I go? We still haven't. We're not done this technically. Oh, the phones are ringing. Oh, hey Penny. Penny, what's up? There's something I want to talk to you about. Meet me in front of the school stairs. You know where we first met. I'll be waiting. Okay, well there we go. I was about to look it up too. Meet up with Penny. I'm coming in for a landing. Where'd you go? Hello. Hello. So, Penny, what's up? So, yeah. Hasta la vista. 6 of us thought that the catchphrase back then when we created a team. So cringy, it's perfect, you know? Yeah, I get it. I understand that. About the LP thing, I thought I was going down big time for hacking the league point system, but they let me off easy. So what happened? The Pokemon League said they'll waive my debt if I do some volunteer engineering for them. They even asked me to come work for them after I graduate, if you can believe that. Director Clevel and that Gita later kept complimenting me like a weird amount. Apparently have outstanding talent or something? Sorry for calling out here like this. I'm still not great with people face to face. Never seem to find right words, but thank you so much. You saved Team Star and my friends along with it. I know words will never be enough to properly thank you, so, here. Draco Meteor. Nice. Not much. I don't think anyone can use it. I don't think I'll use it anyway, so whatever. Should I put this to good use? And, one more thing. I want to repay the debt I owe you. If you ever think of a way I can do that, just let me know. I'm great with machines and hacking and stuff. So, next time I'll be the one helping you. Be seeing you then, House of the V-Star. Luckily, I got an actual nice smile from her. Alright, that's the end of Starfall Street. The second arc. Now we have one more arc to complete here. Which is, of course, meeting up with Arven. At the lighthouse, of course. Wait, hang on, I gotta make sure my team's all hunky-dory. Okay. Oh, wait a minute, before we go, why don't we go ahead and, get some, you know, things. Some more revives, I should say, yeah. I'd like to buy. We're rich. We are rich. Alright, 20 revives. Give me revives. And some full restores too. 14 should be enough. Yeah, 14 will be enough. That's good. Alright, where at? Do come again. I shall. Alright, now we got one more arc, one more story arc to wrap up. Which is, of course, go to the lighthouse where Arven is. Where was the lighthouse? It was right here on Poco Path, was it not? Right here, yeah. Yeah, see the exclamation mark? That's it, right there. So here we go. One more arc to wrap up. Alright, I think Annihilate should go first. Alright, here we go. Oh, wait. Arven, where are you? I think, wait, where's Arven at? Another revive is nice to have. I think he's on the second floor. Better check quickly. Oh, no, he's over here! Arven! Sorry to keep you waiting, buddy. Beat me here? Dude, I was busy with a lot of shit. How'd you just now get here? I thought you'd be waiting for me, buddy. Well, this is the lab. I used to come here to play all the time when I was just a kid, you know. There better be a good reason for calling us here like this. Let's find out. Everyone always says she's some kind of genius. Absolutely brilliant as a Pokemon professor. My mom, that is. Let me tell you, as a parent, she's the worst. All she ever does is work. She never comes home. I don't have a single memory of her even, if ever even playing with me. Her own kid. Mom was just the only one who was only there for me, always. Alright, well. It's open now. Go on in. Just want to get this over with. Alright, I feel you, buddy. Don't worry. I'll go take a look. Alright, here we go. Ooh, it's a very dusty place. This is dusty. I think no one's been here in how many years? Yeah, looks like a lot of old abandoned lab, huh? It's online. Oh, Sada, you're here. You're coming to us live, huh? I need your help. I need your help. Do you? Arven seems uneasy about something. I'm currently in the deepest point of Area Zero, in the great center of the great crater of Paldea. Area Zero. I've been researching the unique Pokemon here for a very long time. I'm asking the two of you to lend a hand to help carry out the final step of the great Professor Sada's glorious research. Yeah, the final step? But there's something we need first. Something that can be found within the lab. All we need is the Scarlet book. Wait, do you mean this book? Ah, so you took it from the lab, didn't you, Arven? This expedites things. Bring the Scarlet book to the deepest depths of Area Zero. I promise it'll be an experience worth treasuring if you come. I must note, however, that Area Zero is both home to vicious Pokemon outfitted with powerful cybernetic security systems. It seems to me that I might struggle if the two of you were to enter alone. You may take the time to gather some reliable allies before you come if you feel the need. I'll be waiting for you in the deepest part of Area Zero whenever you arrive. Area Zero. That place is bad news. It was down in Area Zero that Mobblestiff got wounded in the first place. Down in the great crater of Paldea. In all honesty, I'd be perfectly happy to never see that place again. Are you gonna go? We might find the treasure. We might find our treasure. Perhaps, who knows? We might find our treasure. Our treasure, huh? Yeah, I suppose that was the assignment we were given. I think that was a better answer. And I can't just stand by and watch while a friend heads off into danger on his own. So, I guess I'm going too. Besides, I'd love to give Mom a piece of my mind. Alright then, outside. We're gonna have a Pokemon battle, see if we're really ready to head into Area Zero or not. Mostly see if I'm ready or not. Let's go. Alright, so now this is the battle. Now this is the last part of the Titan thing. Titan downfall. Yeah, Path of Legends. Yeah, this is what it's called, Path of Legends. This is the final part. Now we get to battle Arven and all of his Pokemon that he used here. Here we go. Alright, you ready for the battle then? Yes, I am. Let's do this. Excellent, you ready to go too, right, Mobblestiff? Ruff. Yep, Mobblestiff, he's ready. You sure about using him? Yeah, I can see why you'd be worried. My buddy here is bursting with energy. You'd never know he was so weak just a little while ago. Won't leave me alone. Always wanting to battle you and your Pokemon. It's been so long, I nearly forgot, but he always did love to battle. Even if we always lost to the student council girl, the battle fanatic one. Alright, so Arven's ready. Anyways, my point is, there's no need to worry. Thanks, Dawn. Thanks, Dawn's friend. Or a brand new Arven and Mobblestiff. We're feeling audacious, or maybe herbaceous. Better than Hasta La Vista, I'll give you that much. Let me give you a taste of what we can do. Alright, time to battle Arven. Alright, time to battle Pokemon trainer Arven Van Buren. It took me so long to make that joke. Alright, he's got all of the ally Pokemon that he used here. Pokemon I met during a hunt for the Herba Mystica are all stars, every one of them. So first up, Greedent. Funny enough, the first one that he used in his in our first battle. All right. Yeah, Greedent fainted, just like that. So coming up next, Scovillain, the grass and fire type, huh? So who would be good to send out here? We have no flying types. We don't have a flying type. Okay, so maybe Float Cell, I suppose. Probably Float Cell, I guess. Sure. Actually, the grass and fire is actually a really interesting combination. No joke. It's no lie. Scovillain. Yep, the double bell pepper. Alright, liquidation. Nice shot. It worked. Alright, energy ball. Oof. It's okay, Floatzel. You did your best, buddy. Okay. Annihilate. Ready for round 2? Alright, here we go. Close combat. Again. Love this theme, by the way. Yeah, good job. Okay. Toad Squirrel. The Paldean version of Tentacruel, but it's not, except it's a different Pokemon than Tentacruel, so yeah, it's not technically Tentacruel, but it's a different, it's kind of based similarly off it. Alright, this is a grass and ground. Yeah. Ice Fang. This'll do. I had planned to use Toad Squirrel as my grass type. My friend suggested I use Arbolivia. I was hesitant at first, but you know, it's not bad. Alright, Garganackle. Also a Pokemon I used in my first playthrough as well. It's got its own unique move called Cure Salt, where, you know, it does damage over time, but it also does extra damage over time to steel and water types, because, you know, it's rock salt. Alright, let's use a new move, Pedal Dance. Yeah, that's a Pedal Dance right there. Alright, Garganackle fainted. Alright, Cloyster is coming out. Up next is Cloyster. Alright, so now I believe you come out. And now King Gambit. It's your turn. It's your turn, buddy. Maybe I should have said King Gambit out against Garganackle, and then... Well, no, Cloyster was Ice type too, so this would not matter. Alright. Iron Head. Liquidation. You're not gonna do much anyways. Alright, Iron Head, go. Alright, low kick. I mean, it's not heavy, but it should do a good amount of damage. Let's try it. Nice work. Low kick is coming in handy. Alright, Cloyster fainted. Alright, and now finally, Marble Stiff coming out. Great, we get to kill Arven's dog all over again. We spent all this time healing it, and now we're gonna kick its ass again. Okay, well, Scarlet, there's your time to shine, buddy. Do the thing. Marble Stiff. Intimidate. He's a scary little dog. But he's man's best friend. Alright. Flamethrower. Let's celebrate your full recovery with a glow up. Time to terrestrialize Marble Stiff. Here we go. He's ready to go. And send out. Now he's terrestrialized into a pure dark type. Even though it's already a dark type to begin with, but you know what? More power. Bark, bark. Is he all bark and all no bite? Let's find out now. Alright. Oh, I terrestrialize too. Yuck, 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 yuck. Whoa. I love that sound. Okay, so it's faster. And Scarlet is just slow as shit, so it is really any surprise. Okay, well, you got me there. Dang. You got me there. You got me there, Chief. I survived? How did I live that? I'm surprised I survived. What the hell? I didn't even do anything. What? We killed Marble Stiff. We spent all that time trying to help it get better, and now we killed it again. Womp womp. Now we're gonna find them herbs again. Yeah. We were so close, Marble Stiff. So close. But thanks. Thanks, Len. Thanks, little buddy. You're welcome, big buddy. Welcome, big guy. Dang, this is the strength of someone who could take on those Titan Pokemon, huh? Yeah, much as I hate to admit it, I do think we're gonna need some more support. If Pokemon in this area are super strong. There are all sorts of weird machines there too. So we need at least 2 more people. Someone with some champion rank level skills, and someone who can deal with crazy tech. Yeah, Mona and Penny, huh? The student council president? You're probably right. They're gonna take on any Pokemon student show. She's a beast. Well, it seems like we're busy making some pretty useful friends. I'll reach out to them and organize things. You just make sure they're there. The meeting place will be at the Zero Gate. It's this facility out of the edge of the Great Crater. I'll send you the info on how to find it, so don't keep us waiting there forever. Alright, that's the location, huh? Thanks for that, buddy. So yeah, the Path of Legends is done. We finished all 3 story arcs. But we're not done yet, because, of course, when one story ends, another story opens up. When one door closes, another door opens. So now it's time to go for the final story, basically, of the main game, at least. After that, we got the DLC to deal with here. So we heal up. Let's get some things going. And yeah, we got our teams finalized, ready to go. Looks good on everything. Looks good on our end. It's not too worried. Let's not be worried about it. Okay. So here we go. So we're going to the Area Zero gate right here. That's the DLC. What's this? Oh wait, remove the destination. Yeah, okay. Right here. So, I mean, we're not gonna do it right now, but well, let's get started on it. Yeah, okay. So yeah, we have our destination. Area 0 is the main course we're going to. We'll tackle it next time. Yeah, sorry for misleading you guys, but yeah, it's late and I got stuff to. Now I gotta prepare for things. So see you next time when we tackle Area 0. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a hell of an adventure. See you guys next time. Hasta la vista, everybody.